As my current vault enters its final weeks, I'd like to do more side videos to kind of let you know my personal favorite items in this game and to kind of give you some closure and give you a little bit more Fallout Shelter content before it's the finale. So first up will be the pets. This video is going to be all about pets. Now I do have a short weapon list and outfit list that will follow in the following weeks, as well as some sort of updated perfect vault video as a follow-up, since several patches have released that kind of shook the game up a little bit, so I will need to update that at the end. But before we begin, I would like to say that this list is my own personal opinion, and it's just from the perspective of an end game vault, late game, and there's no emphasis on early game or what's going to help you level up or anything like that. To start off this video, I'm going to tell you a couple of pets that I just think are next to worthless, and I'll tell you why a little bit. Now first up is Wasteland weapons and outfits. This is worthless because at the end game, the Wasteland is all about finding legendary junk to make the best weapons and outfits that you can possibly get. It not only means that you will find more useless things that you can't use, it means that your explorers will fill up their inventory faster, leaving less spaces for the junk that you actually need. Now without a doubt in my mind, rad healing speed is the absolute worst pet in the game. It's only useful inside the vault and would only then be useful if you just can't keep your water under control, which shouldn't be a problem for anyone past the start of the game, barely even playing. The water shouldn't be a problem. So this pet's just absolutely worthless. Now this next part is where we split it up into two parts. It's going to be Wasteland and questing, and then there's going to be another part for inside the vault and utility, and let's get started on that. At the bottom of the list, we have a tie with damage resistance and plus damage. Both are fairly useful in both aspects and are pretty straightforward. The best resistance pet you can get will be 50% damage, meaning if you took a 100 damage shot, it'd be reduced to 50. And the best plus damage you can get is plus 6, which means it would just add plus 6 damage to all of your shots. Wasteland junk makes the list because that's the whole reason you're exploring late game. The intervals between the potential junk events out in the Wasteland can be slightly less than 3 hours between each other, so speeding up that gives you more chances at legendary junk eventually, and will give you less weapons and outfits that you would just sell anyway. Now the best possible junk pet can give you an extra 100%, which would significantly increase the junk received out in the Wasteland. Next up is the percentage health pets. The more health your dweller has, the more benefit your dweller will get from these pets. To give a brief example of why I think you should bring this along for quests specifically, is that with the best pet in this category, you can get 100% extra health. Now with 17 endurance trained characters, you can achieve almost 1300 health. And while we don't know actual creature damage and it's hard to figure that out, we can't do it, even an alpha Deathclaw's damage would just be absorbed by this massive sponge of health of a dweller that you created, and that's why I think it's personally really good. You pretty much make a tank out of anyone who's wearing this pet. The undisputed best Wasteland pet is return speed. You get your explorers back faster. It's as simple as can be, but it's also the most effective. Now remember guys, it also works on quests. The best pet you can get is ×4 return speed, which would shorten a day return trip to just 6 hours, just in case you needed that useless math. Starting the inside the vault section will be crafting time. The best one you can get in this category is 45% off of the total time, and with a max stat, 6 dweller, plus 7 outfits, you could craft a dragon's maw or whatever you need in just around 4 hours. Even if you don't have the best outfits or dwellers creating legendary items, 45% will drop any time significantly, speeding up the creation of the best items in the game. The next part will be 2 pets, twin chance, and plus special stats. I use these together because they are usually used in tandem and they synergize greatly with each other. The twin chance is straightforward. You just have a chance at having 2 babies. The better one out of these 2 is easily the plus special pet. The best one you can get will give a baby +3 on all special stats, meaning a legendary baby can just come straight out of the womb with 3 of its stats already maxed, and its lowest stat will be a 6. It makes even ordinary babies better than rare dwellers, and it's easily one of the best pets in the game, no questions asked. Continuous training time is wonderful. It simply means that you don't have to be logged on to progress the training of a dweller, meaning if you can't log on for a bit, a dweller can train up to 10 in that particular stat, whatever room it's in, without you having to log on and click on them to stat up the dweller. It is a big time saver, and everyone knows that Fallout Shelter is all about that. Now the best pet in the game, hands down, is objective completion. Completing objectives is how you get free lunchboxes, Mr. Handy, and the all-important pet carrier, which gives you a chance at getting all these amazing pets on this list. The best one in the game is ×3 completion, and to simply explain this, if you had an objective to craft 30 outfits, you put one of these bad boys in the outfit workshop, and each one of these outfits would count as 3. It even helps for those really pesky objectives like killing a certain enemy without weapons and stuff like that. Now this is the most important pet in the game, simply due to the fact that it enables you to get more pet carriers and other goodies faster. It saves you countless amounts of time, which is what the entire game is built off of. So in conclusion guys, these are my picks for the best pets. I also adamantly think that pet carriers are the best thing you can get in the game. So if you had to choose between buying something, if it was on sale, you should always pick the pets, but that's just my opinion. Now the two best sets of pets in the game without question are Pip and Dogmeat, which both give you ×3 objective completion, followed by the ×4 return speed pets, which are Bastet and Shrinch. Now do you agree with this list? Let me know down below if you think I left off a better pet, and if you enjoy this content, feel free to leave a like and stay tuned for the best weapon and best outfit list I will have coming up in the next week or so, and I will catch you guys on the next video.